first time you stumbled across my channel, my name is IJ and this is my channel. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and of course LinkedIn. You see all the links to follow me beneath this video. And on today's topic, by the way, hit the like button before we go ahead. Subscribe to support my channel. And of course, share this video with your friends and family. And just like the title said, it's a wonderful day here. And I'm just thinking, in case there is someone out there who's kind of struggling with their life, their time, organizing, and always feeling like things are often overwhelming you because you don't quite, you're never really satisfied. You set out each day, each month to do something, but you're never quite there. Well, this video is for you. I want to give you 5 solid core tips that would help you organize your time with your time management, which means organizing your life for a better lifestyle and for a happier you. So today, number 1, in order to manage your time and your life and all the business, is 1, control. Take control. What do I mean by that? I want you to understand that you are actually in control of your time. Despite what everyone might say, we know there's only 24 hours in a day. But I want you to understand that the fact you are watching this video now means that you actually made that time and you want to watch me talk to you and give you 5 tips to your time management to better organize your life. So in other words, you will not be doing something if that thing is not actually what you want to do. Does that make sense? So in so doing, taking control simply means saying to yourself, be it on a daily basis or weekly, this is what I need to do. Whether you're running your own business or you're working in an organization or you're a stay-at-home mom, who often stay-at-home moms have a lot of work that most people really give credit for. So you sit down and say, these are the things I need to do today or this month or this year, and try your best to follow these steps. But try your best to be in control of the time to do things that you actually want to do. Even if they're not necessarily what you want to do, things that need to be done. Maybe they need to be done for running your home, for running your business, or for running your organization. You have to take control. And taking control means prioritizing those things that you know that should be done and has to be done, and following it up. And of course, the second tip I have for you is for you to adopt a yes or no attitude. What do I mean? Often, many people find it very difficult at times. We pay lip service, we pay eye service, we're worried about what people will say. Now, when you're young, you have a lot of time to waste. Of course, maybe if anybody just came and say, hey, do you want to go for a party? Oh, yes, let's go there. Do you want to go to shop? Oh, let's go there. But you see, as you get older and you have more responsibility, you may be a mom, a dad, a teacher, a doctor, a business person. That, without being told, tells you that your time and what you can do in 24 hours becomes limited, especially if you're that person who is busy trying to run a business. You cannot afford just to jump around because somebody calls you and you just say yes. It's okay to say no. So I need you to learn in so taking control, that control I talked about the first time, take control of your life in saying, I'm getting used to telling people or a friend calls you a relative in a nice way, of course, I'm not being rude. If that thing is not that important, look at what you're supposed to do that day or that week. If it's something somebody says to you and it just goes, oh, yes, in your mind, then it's something you want to do. Maybe it's going to spend quality time with the person. Maybe it's about taking a trip somewhere. Maybe it's about you having something that's very important, the deadline you need to meet, and somebody saying, oh, do you want to go shopping? Of course, if you have a deadline or something important in your work life, you're not going to be silly enough to say, oh, yeah, let's go shopping. Because when you go shopping, that deadline that may affect your job credibility is still there waiting. So when you know you have a lot going on, even if it's a wedding, a party, especially some of you who may come from like African background, Asian background, I say that because we have a culture of majority of people, not everybody, and I'm probably the minority, where people like to go to events for the sake of saying I've been there. Oh, I was in there. I was with other people. I want to belong and all that. But it's okay not to be like everybody else. Even if it's a wedding, providing it's not somebody immediate in your family or a party, it's good to go out for parties, it's good to go to weddings. But if you're already feeling overwhelmed in your personal way about things going on in your life, of course it will look rather stupid of you to accept because you don't want to hurt someone and say, oh, thank you for the invite, but I'm afraid I have work also. And like I said, you don't have to be rude. If for any reason someone invites you somewhere that you have weighed that thing, that invite, and what you need to do, you can, for instance, if it's a birthday party or something, in a nice way of showing that your heart is still with them, you still love them, you could organize, thanks for the Amazon online today, you can organize to have a gift delivered to the person, a card delivered to the person, rather than you stressing yourself because you feel obliged to attend even when it's killing you inside. So you don't want to do that. 3, how to better manage your time. Time management in your life, which ultimately results in you organizing your life in a more fulfilled way, is making sure that every year is, if you haven't done one, then start now, at least quarterly. If you can't do it for every year, is make financial budgets. Now you may ask, how does financial budget come into my time management? I tell you, because in making your financial budget, or whether quarterly or yearly, to say, this is what I need to live on, this is what my aim is, it better exposes to you the areas of your life that you need to, or what you need to do to earn that money that would help you meet that budget. And in so doing, because let's face it, believe it or not, our budgets, the way we live, we all need money to live, don't we? We need money to live because you have to buy food, you have to buy clothes, you have to buy supplies, whatever your business organization is. But in so doing, when you identify what you need, it allows you to make better budget of your finances. And in making budgets, you're actually organizing yourself in knowing, okay, this is where or what I need to do, or how many hours, or what I need to sell, or how I need to make this money make sense in my life. So that's number 3, which is very important. Budgeting our lives, our finances, is a critical part that can set a lot of people the spiral way going down, or can actually build you up if you know what you're doing. So that cannot be um, you know overlooked. And then in so doing, the number 4 tip I will advise you in a way to help you organize your time management is making a weekly or monthly plan. What is your plan? Okay, this is Sunday today, for example, here in London. What is my plan for this week? Write it down. And when you're making these plans, ideally, if you have a calendar or a diary, put down in advance what your aim for the month of, let's say, November is going to be, for the month of December, for the month of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and so on and so forth. So if you are able to break it down monthly, it will actually help you. I'm not saying now that you must always or can always be perfect. No, but in putting it down, your monthly plan helps you to focus on the things that you actually want to do or you need to do that are important. Because sometimes when you carry things up there in your head, what it does for many of us is that you let things fall in between the cracks, that often you end up doing things and you feel very unfulfilled because you feel like, oh, I haven't even done this, I haven't done that. Because your brain can only take so much. But sometimes when you actually put things down and look at it, at least get into the habit of checking your weekly diary at the beginning of the week, in the middle of the week, and just again before the end of the week, you begin to see and remember things that you may have written that you're forgetting, and it helps you keep in line with the plans that you have, so that by the end of that year, even the middle, you would have seen, and because you've written this thing down, it helps you give you clarity whether and how far the progress or things you need to bring forward or things you may have achieved, but you overlooked it because you haven't written it down and crossed it off to really see. And as you're going through those plans, make sure you're crossing them off, because when you look back or go into review, you'll actually be very happy yourself to see that you have actually kept to a plan that works for you. Okay? So that in effect will help you with your time management than running helter skelter, getting overwhelmed about things, about the children, about your work, about your business. Write things down, make a plan, knock it off as you go along, and it gives you clarity to see where you need to speed up, where you need to adjust, and so on and so forth. And now to the final one, which I deem very important, and that is you, doing you. And what do I mean by doing you? I mean about your own self care, your own self happiness, your own self things that motivate you. So, the fifth way to best time manage your time is to make sure that in everything that you're doing, you make a time for yourself, a time of calm, a time to reflect and think of ways to improve more on what you're doing, or to see which way, whether you've achieved the things you were hoping to achieve, how you can make it better, and how you can spend time, do quality things for yourself. For yourself, if you're living on your own, take yourself out, do something, take a walk. If you can afford it, go have a nice meal somewhere, have the confidence. If you have a family, you make that quality time where you can actually do something fun, something building memories with your family, with your partner, with your husband, with your wife, whatever the case may be. It's about something that actually genuinely makes you happy. Because the most important, critical um, uh, item on this list of 5 tips I'm giving you is you. Because you are very important. You make you to tick. You make you happen. And only you can keep yourself in a good frame of mind that is healthy, that can help to build you, because no matter who you are, what your dreams are, the first person you need to build up is you. So whatever you want to do, remember these 5 tips. Take control. Learn to say yes or no, and say it affirmatively, politely, and number 3, your financial budget, whether it's quarterly, yearly, monthly, matters. And of course, make your monthly or weekly list all the time. Okay? Don't depend on your brain accommodating everything. And of course, finally, is to remember that you are very important. Thank you so much. If you love what you've heard, my name is Sanjay. Please hit the like button. Share this video with your friends and family so they get to know about my channel. And if you like what you've heard, oh, by the way, subscribe to support me. And if you like what you heard, well, I hope you come back again, and I look forward to my next video. And until then, it's been a nice live show with you. And if you're watching this on a playback, please hit the like button and let me know from the in the comment box what your life strategy, how you manage your life, and how you manage your time, and any topic you love me to talk about. And on this note, I want to thank you again for stopping by. My name is Sanjay, and please call back again. Thank you.